Okay, in this video we're going to quickly introduce the vertical angle module on Khan Academy. And what you're doing in each of these module questions is to look at the blue angle they give you and then find the measure of the orange angle. And the trick here is to know, of course, that these two angles are called vertical angles and that they are always equal. So we'll go quickly through 5 examples and then I'll show you a few common misconceptions. So in this diagram right here, vertical angles are formed by two crossing lines. So these two lines cross and they form this blue angle and orange angle. They're vertical angles and they're equal, right? So the answer here would be 143. Here, right, again we have two crossing lines and what we have is an angle of 99 degrees and then its vertical angle here would be the same. And in every case, no matter how extreme the crossing of the lines, right, if the blue angle is 98 degrees, the orange must be the same. And this 22-degree angle here, even though it's much smaller, has a vertical angle here that's exactly the same. And the final example we have is 115 degrees, so we write 115. So what's a common misconception? Like, where can this go wrong? Well, sometimes it gets tricky to tell where the lines are crossing, right? So for example, with these two crossing lines, I form vertical angles. But then what if I have a ray going this way or a segment going that way, and another segment going, let's say, this way? So that's actually a bad example. If I tilt it more this way, I think you'll see what I mean. So here, where are the vertical angles? Often students think that since this right here and this kind of look like vertical angles, that they are. But in fact, this angle and this one could be the same. They're not here, but they're not vertical angles because the orange lines cross to form these vertical angles here. But this turquoise line that I just drew, if you think about what's happening, it's two different line segments. One going down this way, and it bends to come up this way. And it could bend at different angles, right? I can make it more extreme and have one side bend up like almost right next to the orange line. In that case, you can see that the angle space here and here are certainly not equivalent. So just because segments are bending doesn't mean they form these vertical angles. Be careful and make sure you only use the vertical angle rule when you're certain you have two crossing lines. Thanks.